Now, you're going to ask questions about Luke and Scott. Luke wants to do something.
Luke wants to do something. What does Luke want?
What does Luke want to do?
What does Luke want to
Well,
do?
he wants to meet with Scott.
Well, he wants to meet with Scott. Does he want to meet with Scott?
Does he want to meet with Scott?
Yes, he wants to meet
Yes,
with Scott.
he wants to meet with Scott.
Why does he want to meet with Scott? He wants to meet with Scott.
Why does he want to meet with Scott?
Scott
Well, he wants to meet with Scott to
reduce
discuss
expenses
ways to
their
reduce
company.
expenses for their company. Luke thinks the meeting will be quite long.
Does he think the meeting will be quite long? Does Luke think the meeting will be
Does
quite long?
Luke think the meeting will be quite long? Yes, he thinks the meeting will be quite long.
How long does he think the meeting will be? He thinks the meeting will be about
How long does
3
he
hours.
think the meeting will be? Well, he thinks the meeting will be about 3 hours. Scott doesn't have time for meeting this week.
Scott doesn't have time for meeting this week. Does Scott have time for meeting this week?
Does Scott have time for meeting this week?
No, he doesn't
No,
have
he
time
doesn't
for
have
meeting this
time
week.
for meeting this week.
Why doesn't have time for meeting this week?
Why does he
doesn't
have time for meeting this week?
Because
Well,
he just got back to work after being sick for a few days. So he has a lot of tasks to complete.
He just got back to work after being sick for a few days, so he has a lot of tasks to complete. The meeting between Luke and Scott won't take place this week.
The meeting between Luke and Scott won't take place this week. Will the meeting between Luke and Scott
Will
take
the
place
meeting
this week?
between Luke and Scott take place this week?
No, it
No,
won't.
it
Scott is
won't.
very busy
Scott
this week.
is very busy
so
this week.
The
So
meeting
the meeting will take place later.
No, it's won't. No. Will the meeting between Luke and Scott take place this week? No, it won't. The meeting will. Scott is very busy this week, so the meeting will take place later. When will the meeting take place? Well, the meeting will take place next week.
When will the meeting take place? Well, the meeting will take place next week. The meeting will take place next week instead of this week.
Will the meeting take place next week
Will
instead
the
of
meeting
this
take
week?
place next week instead of this week? Yes, that's correct.
Yes, that's correct.
The meeting will take place next week instead of this week.
Why will the meeting take place next week instead of this week? Well,
why will the meeting take place next week instead of this week?
It's because Scott is very busy this week. He'll be on vacation.
Well, it's because Scott is very busy this week. Luke will be in the office on Monday.
Will Luke be in the office on Monday? No, Luke won't be in the office on Monday.
Will Luke
He'll
be
on
in the
vacation.
office on Monday? Yes, Luke will be in the office on Monday.
Yes, Luke will be
Scott will be in the office on Monday.
No, Scott will be in the office on Monday.
Will Scott in the office on Monday?
Will Scott be in the office on Monday?
No, Scott won't be in the office on Monday.
Why would Scott be in the office on Monday? Well,
Why
It's
won't
because
Scott be
he'll
in
be
the
on
office
vacation,
on Monday?
so he won't be on
Well,
in
Scott
the
won't
so
be in the
he
office
won't
that
be in
day
the
because he'll be on
office on Monday.
vacation. Somebody won't be absent from work on Monday.
Who will absent from work? Who will be absent
Who
from
won't
work
be
on
absent
Monday?
from work on Monday?
It's Scott.
Well,
Scott will
it's
be
Scott.
absent from work on Monday.
Scott will be absent from work on Monday. They cannot set up their meeting on Monday.
Can they set up their meeting on Monday? No, they can't set up
Can
their
they
meeting
set up
on
their
Monday.
meeting on Monday? Unfortunately, no. They can't set up their meeting on Monday.
Unfortunately, no. They can't set up
Why
their
can't
meeting
they
on
set up
Monday.
their meeting on Monday?
Why can't set up their
Well,
meeting on
they
Monday?
can't
Well,
do
they
it because
can't do it
Scott won't
because
be in the office.
Scott won't be in the office.
Somebody will be on vacation next week.
Who will be on
Who will
vacation
be
next
on
week?
vacation next
It's
week?
Scott. Scott will be
Well,
in the
it's
on
Scott.
vacation
Scott
next
will
week.
be on vacation next week.
It's Scott. Scott
He
will be
won't
on
be on
vacation next
vacation
week.
for 10 days.
No, he will be on vacation
Will he
for
be
10
on vacation
days.
for 10 days? No, he won't be on vacation for that long.
No, he
He'll
won't
be
be
on
on vacation for
vacation
that
for
long.
just a few days.
He'll be on vacation for just a few days. Who will be on vacation next week? Well, it's Scott. Scott will be on vacation next week. He won't be on vacation for 10 days. Will he be on vacation for 10 days? No, he won't be on vacation for that long. He'll be on vacation for just a few days. How many days will he be on vacation? Well, he'll be on vacation for 3 days.
How many days will he be on vacation? Well, he'll be on vacation for 3 days. He won't be back on Wednesday.
Will he be back on Wednesday? No, he won't be back
Will he
on
be back
Wednesday.
on Wednesday? No, he won't be back on Wednesday. He'll be back later.
When will he be back? Well, he'll be
When
back
will he be
on
back?
Thursday.
Well, he'll be back on Thursday. Luke won't be in the office on Thursday.
Will Luke be in the office on Tuesday? No, Luke
Will
won't
Luke
be in
be
the
in the
office on
office on
Tuesday.
Thursday? No, he won't be in the office that day. He'll be somewhere else.
He'll be somewhere else. Where will he be?
Where will he be?
Well,
Well,
he'll be
he will be at the
hospital.
hospital. Why will he be at the hospital?
Well, he'll be at
he'll
the
be on the
hospital. Well, he'll be at the hospital because he has an appointment with his doctor. Well, he has an appointment with his doctor.
hospital because he has an appointment with his doctor. They can't set up their meeting on Thursday.
Can they set up their meeting on Thursday? No, they
Can they
still
set
can't set
up
up their
their
meeting
meeting
on
on
Thursday.
Thursday? No, they can't set up their meeting on Thursday.
Why can't they set up their meeting on Thursday?
Why
Well,
can't they set up their meeting on
it's because
Thursday?
they can't do
Well,
it. They can't. Well, they can't do it because Luke has an uh, because Luke has an appointment with his doctor, so he will be in the office that day. Well, they can't do it because one of them has a doctor's appointment that day.
they can't do it because one of them has a doctor's appointment that day.
One of them, they can't set up their meeting on Thursday. Why can't they set up the meeting on Thursday? Well, they can't do it because one of them has a doctor's appointment that day. Well, they can't do it because one of them has a doctor's appointment that day.
Who has a doctor's appointment that
Who has
day?
a doctor's appointment that day?
Well, it's Luke.
Luke.
Luke
has
has
a
a
doctor's
doctor's
appointment
appointment
that
that
day.
day. Both Luke and Scott will be in the office on Friday.
Will both Luke and Scott be in the office on Friday?
Will
Yes,
both Luke
Luke and
and Scott be in
will
the
be in the
office
office
on
on
Friday?
Friday.
Yes, that's correct. Both Luke and Scott will be in the office on Friday. They can set up their meeting on Friday.
Can they set up the meeting on Friday?
Can they set up their meeting
Yes,
on Friday?
they can set up
Yes,
the meeting
they
on
can set up their
Friday
meeting on Friday because both of
because
them will be in the
both
office.
because both they
They
will be
can't
in
set up their
the
meeting on
office.
Thursday.
Can they set up the meeting
Can they set up their meeting on Thursday?
No, they can set up the meeting
No,
on
they
Thursday.
can't set up their meeting on
But that's
Thursday.
okay. They can set up
But
their
that's
meeting
okay.
later.
They can set up their meeting later.
When can they set up their
When can they set up their meeting?
They can set up the meeting
Well,
on
they can set
Friday.
up their meeting on Friday.